France bans unvaccinated American travelers.
Here's a summary of the article.
France has become the latest European country, and the most significant tourism destination, to remove the United States from its safe travel list, following EU recommendations in the wake of a U.S. COVID spike. A French government decree issued on Thursday bumped the United States and Israel from the country's green list down to orange, effectively prohibiting non-essential travel to France for unvaccinated visitors. Under France's rules, unvaccinated travelers from either country will still be allowed in provided they have an essential reason for travel. However, they'll need a negative COVID-19 test before travel and must quarantine for 7 days on arrival. France's move follows restrictions imposed on U.S. travelers from several other European destinations. Italy last week began requiring all visitors, including those from the United States, to show proof of a PCR or antigen COVID test taken within 72 hours of travel, regardless of whether they are vaccinated. Many European travel destinations reopened their borders to Americans earlier in the summer in the hope of attracting much-needed tourism dollars to boost COVID-battered economies. With COVID's Delta variant spreading throughout the U.S., some countries, including Germany, had already begun restricting access to Americans prior to the EU recommendation.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
And somewhere someone who's never been more than 25 miles from the spot they were born is absolutely fuming because their American right to do whatever they want anywhere they want have been attacked by a foreign government.
Remember when we hated France for some reason I can't recall, and we renamed things Freedom Fries, Freedom Toast, Freedom Cut Green Beans, Freedom Vanilla Ice Cream, Freedom Pressed Coffee, and Freedom Kissing?
And I'm sure the French gave absolutely zero fucks about any of that.
Mate, we didn't even know Americans thought fries were French. Here we consider it's from Belgium. So when they renamed it we were like, the fuck?
How about every country bans unvaccinated travelers from every other country? You know, to stop the spread and everything.
My state have banned unvaccinated travelers from interstate in Oz. It works, it's effective and life is pretty much back to normal here, unlike the East Coast. Would 100% recommend implementing for international borders.
By East Coast you mean south of the Tweed. We've been pretty much back to normal for ages in Queensland.
What in the hell took them so long? There are like 100 million absolute idiots here who don't want to get vaccinated because they feel like that's cheating on the mango Mussolini since he said this COVID business is no big deal. They don't care about people in their own community, much less in other countries, and damn, I wish more countries would levy such bans.
Just so you all are aware, there is a travel ban where even vaccinated and tested citizens from the EU are not able to come here to the US.
Vive la France.
France without Trumpers in my hotel? Booking now.
You're still stuck with the French though.
I have no doubt they smell better than most Trumpers I've met.
As an American one say good.
I'm sure unvaccinated Americans don't even know where France is. Edit, most. Everybody knows it's next to London and someone's underpants.
To be fair, I mean Paris and London is roughly equivalent of Dallas to Houston, and that's only like a quarter of the state. European closeness and North American closeness is not really comparable.
It makes sense that unvaccinated people from any country should not travel to other countries. This should be the norm.
Air travel without vaccination should just be banned.
This is what's happening here in Canada. Though we will see what the election holds in regards to this.
That's freedom. And they did their research.
Smart.
They should ban all unvaccinated travelers.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.